Hey guys, JG Entertainment here, and today we're reacting to Venom vs. Bane Screw Attack Death Battle. Now, I have no idea where this is going to go. Honestly, personally, I believe Venom's gonna whoop Bane's ass. I really do. I'm a fan of both, but I do not see anywhere in which he could win. Bane could win this. I mean, he's fought Batman. I don't know. So let's see what they say. And before it all starts, I'll then give you my opinion further on if it's still the same or what have you. So 3, 2, 1.
Every champion of justice inspires others, whether they mean to or not.
And sometimes that inspiration creates your worst nightmare.
Venom, the ultimate antithesis to Spider-Man.
And Bane, the burly genius who broke the bet. He's Wiz, I'm Boomstick.
Yeah.
And
Spider-Man
it's our
3.
job to analyze their weapons,
Whoa,
armor,
whoa, whoa,
and
whoa.
skills to find out
What
who
is
will
this?
win a death battle. The word symbiosis refers to two organisms living in beneficial harmony, such as when two beings bond over an obsessive, psychotic desire to kill Spider-Man.
Eddie Brock was an up-and-coming journalist on the brink of national success.
Yep.
But life decided to just shit all over him.
One day, Eddie published an article incriminating a man he thought was a serial killer. However, that very same day, Spider-Man caught the real killer, publicly shaming Eddie. As a result, Eddie's company fired him, his father disowned him, and his wife left him.
God
Also, he had
damn.
cancer.
Damn, talk about a bad
Damn.
day. Understandably pretty upset about it, Eddie blamed Spider-Man for ruining his life. This led to his fateful meeting with a weird black gooey alien. Remember Gag from the 90s? It's just like that, except alive and evil.
Pretty much.
This was a symbiote from the planet Clintar, an alien species with one goal: to grow stronger by fusing with a living host. I know that sounds intimidating and almost parasitic, but the Clintar people are naturally a peaceful race. However, they often inherit their host's traits and personality. This symbiote in particular had previously bonded with a violent alien bent on genocide and a costume superhero everybody knows as Deadpool.
That crazy lunatic? Oh, there's no way this symbiote is sane after that.
It wasn't. Afterward, it bonded with Spider-Man,
Whoa,
who
when did
experienced
that
this
happen?
rage
This
and
was
lunacy
bonded with
firsthand.
Deadpool before
Horrified
Spider-Man?
by this,
What?
Spider-Man eventually discarded the symbiote, unaware the alien had determined Spidey was its ideal host and became obsessed with him.
Much like bar trash Cindy that sometimes you go home with but never really want to see her
Oh
again.
my
So
God.
what do you get when you combine an angry man and a black goo monster both hatefully obsessed with the same guy? Most just call him Venom.
Did you know? Eddie came up with the name Venom because he felt he was spewing venom from the tabloids he worked at.
Seriously? I give that origin a 3 out of 10. Thank God the name's cool at least, and Venom's abilities are even cooler. He's insanely strong, ridiculously agile, and has a fast-paced healing factor. He can power through bullets with no problem at all.
Invisibility.
Plus, the symbiote carries some of the abilities of its previous owners, including Spidey. That means he can climb on walls and shoot webbing strong enough that Spidey himself can't break through.
Technically speaking, Venom simply reproduces the webbing effects via one of his more useful powers, shape-shifting. This symbiote can act as a liquid, allowing it to increase Venom's size for intimidation, or even mimic Eddie's everyday clothing for discretion.
Not to mention, Venom can morph into a wingsuit to glide through the air, isolate and purge toxins from its host's body, straight up turn invisible, or
That's
even
new.
just sprout spikes for simple stabbing weapons.
With these
Yeah.
abilities seemingly limited only by his twisted imagination, Venom has tangled with many of his world's heavy hitters. He's defeated Spider-Man without having a host, resisted Ghost Rider's penance stare, and shaken off the Hulk's infamous thunderclap. That's right, he's even taken blows from the likes of the Juggernaut and the Hulk.
Even if Venom does get injured, the symbiote can rapidly heal its host. From broken bones, impalement through the chest, or even blasts from an anti-tank rocket. He's also so speedy that he can catch up to bullets in mid-flight. But if he doesn't feel like it, he'll just take the shot and spit it back with deadly force.
He's
Just like the
strong enough
Mask.
to bust down metal doors with his fists, tear apart large military trucks, or throw cars several blocks away.
I mean, part of that's gotta be Brock. Have you seen how much that dude can lift?
Most impressively, Venom once held up a giant carnival ride similar to a Ferris wheel, even after getting struck by one of his worst weaknesses, a sound gun.
A sound gun? That's pretty lame. So, like, I can just beat him if I scream really loud?
No.
With enough sound or literal firepower, yes, you could force the symbiote to expose the vulnerable host underneath. Though I should note that repeated exposure has helped Venom build up some tolerance. Also, while the symbiote is highly versatile, Venom is not exactly a strategist. Unsurprising given his apparent insanity.
I like being bad. It makes me happy.
The symbiote also requires a diet containing the chemical phenethylamine.
Venom,
What?
You like, buy that at the store?
frick?
Or...
No, it's found in certain fungi, chocolate, and brain matter, which the symbiote greatly hungers for.
Oh, great! Now it eats brains! God, this guy
Well,
is
he's an
literally
alien.
a
Can't do
living
anything about that.
nightmare.
Eddie, is that you?
There's no more Eddie and no more symbiote. Only Venom.
Ah, the good old days of cartoons.
In
Here we
his
go again,
personal
look.
mission to drive crime from Gotham City, Batman has faced dozens of foes, each more vile and cunning than the last.
Yep.
But none challenged his sheer willpower more than the monstrous man called Bane.
Bane.
Bane's life was screwed from the start. He was born into prison and made to carry out his dead dad's life sentence. Talk about carrying the sins of your father.
Yeah,
I
that's
mean,
some fucked
who
up
puts a
shit.
baby in jail? Couldn't it just, like, crawl through the bars? Did they make a baby jail? So many questions.
The child spent his dawning years in captivity, forced to fend for himself against a cruel and unforgiving world. Then one day, a fateful accident caused something to snap inside him.
I'm guessing his neck.
No, well, it should have. Instead, the boy slipped into a coma where he saw a vision of his future self, a man standing above all other men.
Future self told him he would be second to none, so long as he could conquer the power of fear, which is apparently shaped like a bat. Ah, would you look at that? What are the odds?
When the child awoke, he began his journey to conquer that fear through the power of bloody murder.
Hell yeah! That's also when the prison warden called him a bane to everything holy.
And that's why he's named Bane.
Ah, 2 out of 10.
Wow,
Anyway,
he's
it wasn't long before Bane caught wind of a certain bat ruling Gotham City by fear. But he got to work trying to become the ridiculously jacked guy he saw in his dream, so he could take down Batman once and for all.
As he grew up, Bane entered an intense daily workout regimen, not just of his body, but his mind as well. He educated himself in 10 languages, escapology, combat tactics, and several martial arts, including a
Damn.
few he created himself.
Bane pretty much became a
created
legend across
himself?
the prison. So to remind everybody who was in charge, the warden decided to make an example of him.
See, this place wasn't just a prison. The army of Santa Prisca was conducting tests on human subjects with an experimental formula called Venom.
Because super soldier formulas are all the rage.
The procedure had killed every previous test subject, but Bane proved hardier than expected.
And after he had a taste, Bane wanted Venom for himself. So he faked his own death, punched a few sharks to death, and liberated the whole prison single-handed. The inmates joined his cause, and he took his new super soldier serum to Gotham City.
Using a special apparatus on his wrist, Bane can administer a dosage of Venom directly into his brain at will. Doing so dramatically increases his muscle mass, turning him into one of Gotham City's most ferocious physical threats.
Ah, the Arkham games.
He's destroyed the Batmobile with his bare hands, jumped off skyscrapers without injury, and lifted loaded armored trucks which weigh tens of thousands of pounds. And then there's the feat he's most famous for, breaking the back of Batman. But Bane didn't just break bone. He literally put poor Batman into a coma.
Well, years later, Batman did get his revenge. After swapping powers with Superman, he paid Bane a visit and broke his everything.
And somehow, this didn't kill him.
He's one tough son of a bitch, and if he needs it, Bane can crank up his flow of venom for more strength and faster healing. But when he first tried this, it came at a cost.
Turns out, an overdose of Venom can temporarily deteriorate one's mind, turning Bane into a mindless, muscle-bound beast.
And to It's also
Yep.
surprisingly addictive, so eventually
It's a
Bane
drug,
swore
what
off the
expect.
stuff for some time.
But this only let Bane prove that he is just as dangerous even without the performance-enhancing drug. He's been pelted by dozens of bricks at once and taken countless stabbings and bullets without even reacting. He once cauterized his own wound with a blowtorch and even got thrown hundreds of yards by Elasti-Woman and got right back up
Elasta
ready
who?
to fight.
Still off the juice, Bane is strong enough to tear down a stone prison wall, casually rip off an armored guy's limbs, and take out dozens of members of the League of Assassins, solo. But if he really needs to, he can always fall off the wagon and get back on the Venom.
Bane's absurd power is matched only by his intelligent mind. He possesses a photographic memory, rivals Ra's al Ghul in chess, and deduced the identity of Batman in 1 year when nobody else could figure it out.
Yeah, Bane's pretty ridiculous, but it's no secret that he's at his best when he's got that Venom juice pumping through his veins. Luckily for him, he eventually developed a form of Venom that didn't turn his brain into mush, and he then soon got addicted to that stuff all over again.
Still, Bane has proven over and over again that with or without Venom, anyone who crosses him will beg for mercy and receive none.
Damn.
We fought before. I broke the bat. Today, I break the man.
Wow.
All right, the combatants are set. Let's end this debate once and for all.
But all this strength talk has reminded me I gotta bulk up, and the best way to do
Man,
it is with a
orders,
delicious
I see it.
home-cooked meal. Now, I'm a
I-
man who likes a good
I don't
home-cooked
even
meal,
know.
but going out to buy or hunt my own food is a hassle.
'Cause at the
If
end of the
only
day,
there was
it-
some way
To
food could
me,
be
it
brought
seems like
straight
it's
to
going to
me.
be
Good news,
who
Boomstick.
can
Introducing
outlast
Blue Apron,
who.
the #1 fresh food delivery
So far.
service in the country.
And normally
Using only the
being,
freshest
you
ingredients,
can't
Blue
have his
Apron
Venom
delivers a
supply.
kit of ready-to-cook meals
For
straight
Venom,
to your door,
you're
along
looking
with
to
easy
find
to
out
follow
what's on.
instructions.
Plus, the
So,
ingredients are
I have
perfectly
no idea
proportioned, so it
where
cuts down on
this is
waste,
gonna
and you
go
know you're
at
using the
all.
right amount. On top of that, you can
But
log into
let's
their
see what
website
happens.
and select the
I'm
upcoming
curious to see
meals
who
that
wins
sound
this.
good to you, like the spicy shrimp coconut curry with cabbage and rice.
Plus, it does feel rewarding cooking new and exciting meals right in your own home. But don't just take our word for it. We want you to try it.
Because you're watching Death Battle, you can get 3 meals free with free shipping by heading to blueapron.com/battle.
Seriously, you will love how good it feels and
Here we
tastes
go.
to create incredible home-cooked meals with Blue Apron. So don't wait. That's blueapron.com/battle.
But right now, it's time for a Death Battle!
Okay.
Step
Here we go.
aside, niños.
Yep, you're dead.
It's the bat.
No, it's something
Those eyes.
else.
That sounds like more like Carnage than Venom. Here we go.
You're mine!
Come on, Venom. Still on. What the?
Yummy!
What the? When it becomes one color like this, the other guy's winning.
Oh, your blood's spicy! Delicious!
Good grief. There he goes invisible again.
Organic and punch! So, you
Dark Knight
fall
Rises.
back on cheap magic tricks, trying to disappear. Yet you don't know how to be truly invisible. Now, I give you permission to
Turn around,
die.
Bane. Turn around.
You're just like all the others. Broken.
Yep. Yep. Knew it. This was no competition. This was no competition. This is freaking Venom.
What's happening?
I knew it. I knew it. I freaking knew it. Yeah.
We came for!
Venom has many advantages over
goes
Bane.
Louisa.
Speed, durability, versatility, and even strength.
KO!
Peak strength was at most
Ew,
just
that
enough to lift
can't
the
taste
27-ton
good.
car.
Both
Meanwhile,
fighters
Venom
were
was strong
intense
enough to
physical
stop a
threats, but
falling
only
carnival
one
ride
wielded
and
the
hold it up by
superior
himself,
Venom.
even while in
Venom
a
had
state.
many advantages
Comparing
over
it to
Bane.
similar
Speed,
carnival rides,
durability,
like
versatility,
very
and
specific
even
estimates
strength.
would place this thing weighing
Bane's
around
peak strength
200
was at
tons.
most just
Way
enough to
more
lift a
impressive than
200
anything
tons.
Bane ever
Meanwhile,
lifted.
Venom was
Of
strong
course,
enough to
Bane
stop a
was
falling
smarter.
carnival ride
However,
and hold it
even
up by
if he
himself,
had to do
even
Venom's
while in a
speed,
weakened
fire,
state.
and sound,
Comparing
he
it to
wasn't really
similar
equipped to
carnival
take
rides,
advantage
my
of them.
very
As for
conservative
speed,
estimate
Venom
would place
could
this
catch
thing
bullets.
weighing around
Even better,
200
he
tons.
could catch
Way
up
more
to bullets
impressive
in
than
midair.
anything Bane
He had to
ever
move
lifted.
over
Of course,
1,500
Bane
miles
was
per hour to do
smarter.
that.
However, even if
Ironically
he
enough,
had deduced
almost
Venom's
twice
key
the speed
weaknesses
of
of
sound.
fire and sound, he
Surprisingly,
wasn't
their
really equipped to
durability
take
levels
advantage
were
of them.
pretty even. As for
Oh,
speed, Venom could catch bullets. Even better, he could catch up to bullets in midair. He had to move over 1,500 miles per hour to do that.
Ironically enough, almost twice the speed of sound.
Surprisingly, their durability levels were pretty even. Not like both have taken hits from Superman-level beings and lived to fight
True.
another day.
The big difference being Venom's healing factor was far superior. He could fight on par with Juggernaut, who can make 4.8 magnitude earthquakes with his bare hands.
But it's
Venom
not
won.
like Batman ever needed super strength to knock Bane out cold.
In time, Venom's superior strength, speed, durability, and versatility simply overwhelmed
Damn.
Bane.
Looks like Venom was the real Bane of this fight.
The winner is
Oh, who? Which one? I see the logo. I know who it is. Or is it gonna be a team thing? Interesting. Well, I knew it. Venom was gonna win. There was no denying it. There were a lot of extra shit in there though that I never knew. For example, Venom's invisibility. And I knew he could heal, but I didn't know his healing factor was that up there. But it is what it is. I kind of hope that the next Death Battle be in HD though. Nothing wrong with 8-bit, but they do really good HD, and I want them to, you know, do good HD. But one thing though, I'm noticing this now, they didn't really use the ability. Venom's weaknesses were not used a lot, but they went through Bane with ease. I don't know, it's Death Battle. Sometimes their fights aren't even. But anyway, if you guys like this video, don't forget to comment, share, and subscribe. Peace.